Hey guys, this is going to be a 5-part series that can make you $1 million if you just stop being so damn stubborn. Let's find out what you're stubborn about. Hey guys, Justin Nelson here, CEO of Sphere Rocket Virtual Assistants, and as always, we are coming at you with another series. The last series we just did was all about the top 5 reasons why people don't hire virtual assistants, and so now we're going to go over the top 5 reasons why people should be hiring virtual assistants, especially as of today. The market's a little weird, it's a little shifty. So we're gonna go into the top 5 reasons why people should be hiring virtual assistants. Now, before though we do that, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit all the buttons down here so you guys are updated every time we come at you. But let's just dive right in. The top reason why right now I believe that people should be hiring virtual assistants is pretty straightforward. It's just a cost reduction tool. Now, here's the thing. A lot of times when people think virtual assistants, they think outsourcing. And when they think outsourcing, they think taking jobs away from America. A lot of times when we think about virtual assistants, we think about cost reduction. We think about taking someone's position, cutting it, and then adding virtual assistants instead of them. While that can sometimes happen, that's not a majority of what we do or what I see business owners wanting to do. Here at Sphere Rocket, we place thousands of virtual assistants with business owners just like yourself, and most of the time, what people are looking to do is they're still looking to scale, right? Even in downward markets, some of the best companies that are around will still scale. They'll still add employees, but they're gonna do it a little bit more with intention. So let's take, for example, if you're at where you're at now, let's just say whatever your real estate sales, you're selling chocolate bars, whatever it is, and you're at 100 sales. Let's say naturally you want to get to 120. With a shifting market, maybe you're trying to cost reduce or you're just trying to have more profit. To get to 120 candy bars, you're probably gonna lead generate a little bit more, you're gonna do a little bit more social media, maybe you're doing more outreach to your clients to get more referrals, maybe you're just building a better product, maybe you're fulfilling a product, maybe you're changing your offer a little bit, and those are all things that are gonna require more staff, more hands, more people. And so a lot of times as you're scaling, there are certain positions, a lot like the ones I just mentioned, where it makes sense to go put a $2, $3, $4, $5 an hour virtual assistant in there to bridge the gap. Because let's say a virtual assistant coming into your business does social media, maybe you haven't ever done social media before, and they get you from 100 candy bars to 120 candy bars. They get you from 100 homes to 120 homes sold per year. And with that being said, that now probably brings enough income that if you wanted to hire more VAs or if you wanted to hire more US-based staff, it gives you that ability. This is something I call insourcing. A lot of times virtual assistants are placed within companies to help them bridge the gap from where they are staff-wise now up until hiring more US-based staff. Sometimes you don't even need US-based staff to do what you're doing and you can really maximize your profit. So there's so many options. So one of the top reasons why US-based companies right now are looking for virtual assistants is many reasons, right? You're saving money when it comes to office space. You're saving money when it comes to a lot of what we call fringe benefits. You know, fringe benefits are overhead. It's the vacation time. It's the time off. It's the parking reimbursements. It's the gym reimbursements. You know, it's all these things that a lot of times US-based companies do. Health insurance, social security taxes, payroll taxes. These are all things that you avoid when it comes to a virtual assistant for the most part. And so one of the biggest reasons why people are hiring virtual assistants right now is for cost reduction. Now, if you're sitting here thinking, well, Justin, if I reduce my cost here and I go get a VA, am I gonna suffer in quality? We have hundreds of videos on this channel now that you can go and look at and go, oh, maybe quality isn't suffering. That's obviously just a mindset thing. That's why this channel and this playlist is virtual assistant tips and tricks. We're gonna make sure we show you how to hire virtual assistants. You're even gonna see in the next 4 parts of why you should be hiring virtual assistants, some of the benefits of actually having virtual assistants that aren't as good as US-based labor is actually a benefit to you. That sounds crazy. I know it sounds wacky, but we're gonna cover those in the future. So the number one reason why people are hiring virtual assistants is savings of cost. I know that probably wasn't a revolutionary YouTube video. You're probably not leaving with all these new tips and tricks, but you have to have that fundamental understanding of that's why this works and why the next 4 parts are gonna make so much sense is because of how much money you can save. If you're paying someone $4 an hour to do social media and they can do a rock solid job for you versus 16 or 20 just there, rules of math, rules of business, as long as the quality's the same or very close to the same, you are going to be able to scale a lot faster. You're gonna be able to get more help sooner, which ultimately leads you to where you wanna go, which is a business that is leveraged, a business where you have time back to do things with your family, those you love, or the things that you love to do. So with that being said, part 1 of why you should be getting a VA is reduction in cost, more money in your pocket. And as always, Justin Nelson, CEO of Sphere Rocket Virtual Assistants. If we can ever help you find VAs, train them, get them into your world for more leverage and time, just click a link down in the description and I will see you in part 2, which part 2 is a reason you might not have ever thought about when it comes to why you should be hiring virtual assistants.